in the current model of corporate, big international conglomerate corporate ownership, the incentive to produce good and valuable news is simply not there.
Hi, we welcome you black. We welcome you back.
Down here, we have this big drop. This is about a 9-meter drop.
9-meter drop.
9 meters.
What does that mean?
How can you get a volcano in Iceland? Isn't it too when you think of a volcano, you think of like Hawaii and long words like that. You don't think of Iceland. You think it's too cold.
He is the cotton-picking president of the United States.
America's biggest, most important news organizations have over the past quarter of a century fallen prey to merger after merger, acquisition after acquisition, to the point where they are now tiny parts of immeasurably large international corporate entities.
I have several tweets to King's Things.
See, this is a problem. News people shouldn't be going, we've got some tweets. It's like you walked out in the middle of this and said, I was in the bathroom and a guy mentioned to me, you know.
Well, these are human beings and they're tweeting us. Do you have no respect for them?
No.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know who they are. They could be anybody. They could be pretending to be who the hell knows who they are.
Here's where right. They're asking this. What you thought about CNN, firing Rick Sanchez after he called you a bigot.
And now was that 140 characters? Because that sounded like a lot more than 140 characters. It sounded like somebody sent you a double or a triple tweet.
It may have been a double tweet.
How can we tell? We're on a news program and you're saying to me, so there's a tweet.
Okay.
Couldn't you have thought of that? But isn't that a question you probably could have thought of yourself?
I would have asked, would you like to involve the audience? It's a gimmick.
All right.
See and hear political analysts reduced to in-studio shouting matches between partisans armed with little more than the day's talking points.
And saying we're so great, told the American public for 2 years.
We never said that. We never said that.
You sold it. You have sold it like you own it, Liz.
Never said
and that's the problem with the
Mike,
American
you're absolutely insane.
I
I've never said it. I'm sorry to say that you've lost your marbles. You're a few peas short of a casserole. Few peas short of a casserole.
You said I lost your marbles, and you see that just demeans you.
No, I've never said it. Never said it.
Precious time and resources wasted on so-called human interest stories, celebrity fluff, sensational trials, and gossip.
Because he admitted to felony offense involving moral turpitude. Can you explain that real quick?
Sure. Moral turpitude clauses are very common in entertainment contracts, but apparently Charlie Sheen was able to negotiate his down to a very narrow clause. We now know that it had to be not only an immoral act, but something that was also a felony. And Warner Brothers, buried on page 10 of their letter, says that is furnishing of cocaine to others as part of his self-destructive lifestyle. So they're saying that he actually gave cocaine to somebody else and that would be a felony under federal or state law.
And that was one of the items that he did admit to in one of his rants, correct?
Exactly.
And you will see and hear international coverage that leaves the American public ignorant of the world outside our borders.
A mosque, a block from Ground Zero, has been a topic of controversy not only in New York but across the country. It's being promoted as a model of world dialogue and discussion, but the imam spearheading the operation may actually be giving a Western and Arabic media, both medias, a disturbingly different impression of the purpose of his Islamic center.
It is rare now to find a major news organization owned by an individual, someone who can say in effect, the buck stops here. I've said it before, I say it again, that now the more likely motto is, the news stops with making bucks.